You don't wanna miss a thing, better stay tuned in. So lay back, get into the vibe, in the mood. Real reviews from a sister's point of view. Trailer reactions, movies and TV. So entertaining and authentic, believe me. So roll that footage, I'm ready to chill. Time to hang out with my sister girl. Hey, sister girl on films. Hey, sister girl on films. Hey.
If you are enjoying this video so far and you want more content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Cut Up crew. We are a very welcoming bunch over here. Unless you get rude, then we will cut your ass. But other than that,
come to Death Row.
Welcome. Thank y'all so much for joining me on a Saturday night. Cause y'all could be doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could be out partying it up, going to the hole in the wall. Who knows? But welcome, y'all. Y'all are in here already. Listen, who we got? Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself set up back here a little bit better so I can see what is going on. Hold on. Who we got up in here? First of all, I feel like I don't like the way I look on this screen. Am I where I should be? I don't know. Let me say. Okay. Um, who we got in here? What is up, Tamika? What is up? You said, hold on, what you say? How do I get my bingo card? Um, I don't know if we're doing bingo tonight. I think it's just a watch along, but I do have bingo set up for like Friday Night Friday and Thriller Thursday if you guys decide that we want to. Hey, designator, you're late. Who late? Child, late. I'm on time. What is you talking? You was early. Hi, was it Lily? Lily Boom? Am I saying that right? You got your first. Okay, you caught the first live. Welcome. Listen, I don't know. Well, this might be as chaotic as the Tubi ones because we are watching Ma. And shout out to JT for being our bingo winner and requesting Ma. I let JT know that I actually hate this movie. I have a review for it up on the channel. And when this first came out, I believe I saw it at the movie theater and just unimpressed. Unimpressed. You said, I don't think this will, oh yeah, this won't be bingo. Yeah, I don't know. But if y'all decide y'all want to do bingo, we can definitely do that. I can get it set up for sure. Hey DJax, welcome. Yeah, just a watch along. Let's see. What we watching on? So Ma is currently streaming on Tubi. Thank you for mentioning that, DJax. So obviously with Tubi, there's gonna be ads. So if you want to watch Ma without the ads, the link to the Patreon is in the description of the live, but also to let me pin it in the chat as well. Just in case if you're not a member of the Patreon, then you can have access to it as well. Let's see. Let me make sure I put that in the chat so you guys can have that. Let me do that over here. Let's see. Boop. So yeah, so I'm gonna pin this message. So if you want to watch without ads, just click that link and you will be able to see it. It'll be the first thing on the Patreon. Let's see. What are y'all saying? I have a hoodie on, y'all. I am hot. I had a little swig of alcohol. I'm hot already. Hey, Love Key. Welcome. The usual cruise. I said, where is NW? Where is NW? Because NW, you are always on time. Welcome. Tamika beat you this time. Hey, JT. JT, question. Because I've been using like they them pronouns because I don't know if you're he, her, they, them. Let me know. Are you like, I don't care? But thank you for recommending Ma. You said thank you, even though you hate this movie. I don't mind hate watching stuff. I don't, and honestly, I was like, let me give it a chance because the one time I saw it, I just was not feeling it. But that doesn't mean that, I might not change my mind as we watch it tonight. I might be like, you know what? I was too hard on this movie. I actually like it. I doubt it. but I could change my mind. Hi, Vibrant Venus. Welcome. So don't don't make me drink alone. Don't oh God. I don't think I'm ready for this movie, honey. Welcome, the Meddling Kids TV. So my sister and I are here with our oh, come on. Jameson and Parmesan, period. These guys are grilling the meat of it. Come on. Y'all having a good where my invite? You know what I'm saying? I want some Jameson and Parmesan. Y'all having a good time. Oh my gosh. You've never seen my Ugh. Oh, buckle up. Buckle up. It is something. Um Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we make it worth your while to cut off the other stuff that you were watching. Okay, JT, she her. Okay, I want to make sure because JT, I feel like it can be either or. I love catching up with y'all. I really do. I feel like for spooky season, y'all, because spooky season ran up on us. Ran up, ski mask on, slicing and dicing. Because where did October come from? Because it was just September the 1st. But for spooky season, y'all, I'm thinking, y'all let me know what y'all think. I feel like I might want to do some lives where we look at some short horror films, although I'm a little iffy about it because I stopped doing short horror film reactions on the channel because I got a couple of claims. And I'm like, you're an independent filmmaker. You don't want us to watch a movie? Okay, well, whatever. So they kind of took the wind out of my sails with that. So I was thinking about doing that. Um, I feel like we had a great time when we did the live watch of Friday the 13th, what part was that? Part four? Part three? Part four? I think that was part 4. So we're up to part 5 with Friday the 13th. So we might do that as a live watch along too during spooky season. Um, and then there also was I feel like somebody recommended a Tubi horror film. Another one. So we definitely got to do that for Tubi Bingo. So I got some stuff lined up for spooky season this time around. Um, and then also too, while I have y'all, just an update. The first reaction for spooky season is supposed to be The Conjuring, the first one, but it got blocked. Jesus, copyright has been a pain in the ass. I feel like everything that I've uploaded to YouTube over the last month, it gets blocked immediately. Like at this point, I just expect it. So it's blocked. I've already disputed the block. So hopefully it'll get cleared. Fingers crossed. If not, then I'll have to appeal it. But I'm still gonna keep, recording other things so that we don't have a delay, for Friday Night Friday. So Friday Night Friday is back. Thank the Lord. What else y'all saying? What else y'all saying? I'm just trying to catch up with y'all, shoot the shit before we start with this crazy ass movie. If you are just joining the live, first of all, welcome. Thank you for joining on a Saturday night. If you are not a member of the Patreon and you want to watch Mob without ads, because it is currently streaming on Tubi, just click the pin link in the chat, and that'll take you over to the Patreon. It's open right now, so you don't have to, if you're not a member of the Patreon, you don't have to join, although you should. It's only $1. Hello. But if you don't want to join, that's fine. You can still watch the movie over there so we can all watch it together. Um, let's see, what are y'all saying? Vibrant Venus, she said, this is definitely so bad it's good situation for oh gosh. I hope it is for me because I just cringed the whole first time I saw this. Oh, you've only seen it through a reaction? Hey, Jay Buggin, first of all. There's a few movies like that I've only seen because of like reactors on YouTube. So shout out to the creators. Especially like Dead Meat. There's so many horror movies I've seen because of Dead Meat. Hey, oh, welcome. You got your drinks ready? And be safe out in Chicago. I know you are in the Chicago area. I know it is a hot ass mess. So thank you for joining us. I am praying for everybody, Chicago, Memphis. It's a lot, honey. It is a lot. DC, all the places. Oh my gosh, y'all are some alcoholics. I love it. Since we drinking, let me get some 1800 coconut. Oh my gosh. Oh, hey Kiana, you said I'm gonna have to leave soon, but I wanted to. Oh, well, thank you for stopping in. Thank you. The watch along, it'll be up on the channel, as a regular video. So, you can watch and see what kind of shenanigans we get into tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Oh, Send me the address. I'll clear the vid for you. Thank you. I need some hitters on my team. Oh my gosh, Smiki, you got off work early and rushed home for this live? Oh my gosh, thank you. Y'all, we definitely got to make it a good one then. So let me ask y'all. So Tamika was under the impression that we were going to do some bingo, which again, I'm not opposed to. So let me put a poll in the chat. Let me put a poll in the chat. Poll in the chat. What? Oh, okay, hold on. Oh my lord. Hold on. Hold on. Let me put this. Do y'all want to play bingo? Let me put this in the chat and then y'all can vote and let me know. We do bingo. Because I know sometimes y'all don't like to do bingo. Y'all like, child, I just want to watch the movie. Let's see. Okay, so there's a poll in the chat. So I'm gonna let y'all vote. Nate, what is up? First of all, where were you at what was it, y'all? Last week, 2 weeks ago? We missed you. We was looking for you. Where was you? You are a hitter. Where was you at? We had a good time. You would have the movie what did we watch, y'all? It was Hurt People, Hurt People. It was a mess. And by the end, I said, "Where is Nate? Where is Nate?" Because you would have enjoyed it. Oh my gosh. Look, designated. We ride it down. I love it. Okay, okay. I feel like y'all are saying yes to the bingo. Okay. So would y'all consider Ma to be horror or thriller or both? Because if my memory serves excuse me, if my memory serves me, I feel like it's more thriller than horror. Y'all let me know because that determines which bingo card. Because I have one again for Tubi bingo, I have one for Friday Night Friday, and I have one for Thriller Thursday. Okay, designated. You say it's a thriller. Oh my God. Vibrant, you better shut your mouth. Listen, I do not. I hope you lose. If you win, I'm gonna clear out your bingo card. Let me y'all body horror type of because I know that's what substance is. Oh my God. I cannot. I will probably spend half the movie like wanting to throw up. You know what, Nate? I had a feeling. I said Nate must be at work because I know you got a new job. So that new job must be working you to smithereens. We had a good time though. You missed it. Yeah. Okay. Y'all said a horror comedy, but mostly a thriller. Um. Oh my gosh, Nate, you never seen this either? Get out of here. That's crazy. Hi, Allison. Welcome. You said it's a comedy too. Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Okay, so y'all are saying a thriller. Okay. So let me go over here then and get y'all a link for the bingo card. See, Tamika? This is what happens when you have your voice heard and you speak up over here on the channel. You want to play bingo? I will give y'all bingo. But I'm rooting against Vibrant Venus. Because I do not want to watch the substance, but I will honor the only time I will like it's gonna be a hell no for me if y'all were ever to recommend or suggest or we request the words any of the Terrifier movies. That's a hell no for me. um or like Human Centipede, anything like torture. I'm telling you, no, you have to come with something else. Like the substance, from the reactions I've seen of it, and some of the clips I've seen, I think I can stomach it for the most part. It's not as bad as like the stuff I just mentioned. We're not doing that. Oh yeah, y'all overwhelmingly voted. Voted for bingo, 92%. So only one person said no. Sorry, one person. Sorry, one person. But that's okay, one person. You just don't have to do bingo, and that's okay. You still watch the movie. Um, let's see. So let me get this in here, and then I'm gonna read a couple more comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started with the movie. Okay, wait, hold on, y'all. Let me Do, 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 do. Make sure we got the right one. Okay. You got the right one, baby. All right, y'all. So the link to join bingo, I'm gonna put that as the pin comment. So if you want to watch the movie without ads, if you're able to click the link in the description to go to the Patreon, you can click that or just go to patreon.com/sistergirlonfilms. Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all some time to get y'all bingo cards all together. Let me make sure. Oh, let me clear out these cards. Some old cards in here. Oh my gosh. We played uh okay, hold on. Those are all the new cards. Okay, let me clear out these old cards right quick. Okay. All right, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So oh, y'all trying to have a good time tonight. Y'all got y'all drinks. We playing bingo. Nate is back. Oh my gosh. Nate said I was caught up, but you know what? I actually like the job though. Oh, yay. Free food, free events, and I'll be busy as hell. Good. Come on now. You can't go wrong with free food and free events. And you getting paid. Come on, period. Um you said you hate those type of movies? Well, then heck, why you I guess the substance ain't that same type. Um, you said, "Will I ever review Halloween Resurrection?" Is that the one after H2O? Is it H2O then Resurrection? Cause if so, we definitely can for sure. If it's streaming, we can do that for spooky season, honestly. We might just do all the Freddy and Michael Myers. So yeah, for sure. Like I'm not opposed to doing Halloween Resurrection, although I feel like it's not the best. You said what about Heretic? Um, I'm glad you mentioned that. Actually, I've thought about reacting to Heretic because I do like a religious theme horror film. I've heard good things about it. I heard it's kind of long and you know allegory and all the things, but I'm open to that for sure. Oh my gosh. Designated, I'm team vibrant, winning bingo for the substitute. Why are y'all trying to team up against me? Y'all about to get kicked out the crew. Y'all about to get kicked out. Y'all and D-Jax. Because D-Jax is always trying to threaten me too. I'm sick of y'all. Yeah, I'm not doing those either. Those aren't things I watch with people. Yeah, no. It's some stuff. Y'all, for me, some stuff is just like really kind of sickening. Especially when it comes to stuff like for at least for me, for things like Terrifier, maybe even Human Centipede to some degree. Because for me, when it's horror that's based around things that for me I think could actually happen in real life, I don't like it. It's too real for me. Even stuff like Hostel, I can't watch stuff like that. Anything with torture in it. I don't like that because people be crazy for real. Now, when it comes to stuff like demon possession, witchcraft cults, um, like slashers. I don't mind that stuff because to me, I can suspend disbelief enough to say that the likelihood of someone being possessed by a demon pretty low. The likelihood that Freddy Krueger is killing kids for real on Elm Street pretty low. I'm not gonna go to Crystal Lake, so I'm cool off Jason. I can watch those things and have fun, but anything with like human beings inflicting torturous things on other humans, no, thank you. I cannot do it. So the substance might be all right for me, just really gross. Oh, come on, Love Keys. Let me pop open a cut water. I heard those were good and strong. I don't know. I want to try it one of these days. Okay, y'all. Okay, so yeah, Halloween Resurrection is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, for sure. I can definitely do that. Um, yeah. I hear that's not the best one, but I don't mind a bad horror movie. Why not? All right, y'all. So I see y'all got y'all bingo cards. Y'all all ready to go. Yes, make sure y'all mark a free space. I don't think I have a call sheet printed for Thriller Thursday. And y'all already know how this goes, but Let me see. This one is not as extensive as Tubi because we don't do these as often, but we're definitely gonna be looking for things like A Mysterious Stranger, The Killer Teleports, Frame for a Crime. Dang, we haven't done this in a while. Using a landline phone. Main character loses job because of the villain. Main character is oddly wealthy. I don't know how many of these are actually gonna be because these are more like the sexy thrillers, but we'll see. Y'all voted for it, so hopefully Vibrant and Designated lose. Okay. So let me run this subscriber promo one more good time for anybody watching. And then we're gonna go ahead and get into my.
If you are enjoying this video so far and you want more content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Cut Up crew. We are a very welcoming bunch over here. Unless you get rude, then we will cut your ass. But other than that,
Come to death row.
Yeah, y'all heard them. If you get rude, we will cut your ass. But we are a welcoming bunch over here. We the Cut Up crew. We cut up because we have a good time, but we also cut up when we need to get people together. So hopefully y'all are all set, ready to go. Again, Ma is on Tubi, or you can watch it on the Patreon. And let me make sure I'm good on my end. Oh shoot. Girl, I almost messed up, y'all. Hold up. I gotta plug in my earphones. Hold on. My bad, y'all. All right. I ain't trying to get the live taken down. All right, y'all. So we will be pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Now you said finally you're not the villain. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you were ever the villain, but you definitely were something. Oh, I forgot this was Blumhouse. I'm like, what the hell? Did I upload the wrong thing? Child. Blumhouse, y'all, low key, this is giving a horror movie. Maybe y'all think it's a thriller, but it's a horror. You said there's a lot of monologue in Heretic. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, Tamika, the screen on the live is really small, just so people know where we're at in the movie. I can't show the actual movie on YouTube because the live will get cut off. So let me put the link to the Patreon on there, or you can watch it on Tubi. Every time I see her, I think of Natural Born Killers, which I think is an amazing movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. So are they taking their dog to the vet because he looks sick? Probably not. Y'all, let me print out this bingo card. That would have to suck. Be in a motorized wheelchair and then it run out of battery. Oh, I didn't know they had a very flamboyant, stereotypical gay man in this movie. I wasn't expecting that. Ugh. I'm trying not to hate watch this movie, y'all. I'm trying to give it a chance. Oh, I saw that too. I saw that too. I said, "Why?" Was one not enough? We needed a sequel. I don't give a damn what's going on with these characters. Not at all, Tamika. I guess maybe Octavia need some work. It said, "Not if they don't call him mama." I'm not watching it. Honestly, they need to call him mama. They have to. I feel like I am so old because looking at these kids, I'm like, these are like middle schoolers, not high schoolers. But to like maybe like teenagers nowadays, they look age appropriate. Said it's silly on purpose. When I saw this when it came out, me and my friend was crying laughing. Do you think it's silly on purpose? Because I feel like they took it seriously. Um, I don't. Is mine not? Hold on, let me see. It shouldn't be gone yet. To be. Child, mine might have left Tubi because it definitely was on Tubi when I first looked it up. It says it's on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it. Let me take off my Tubi thing. Um, yeah, it must have left. So it's on Amazon Prime, or if you click Hold on, let me see if it's still the pinned comment. They should let me pin multiple comments. All right. So if you click the Patreon link, then you can watch it over there on the Patreon too. Okay. DJ, actually watching it on Prime? Okay. Let me. You'll see, I switched it up right quick on Amazon Prime. Okay. Do you have Amazon Prime? Ew. Okay, Vibrant. You over here being innovative. Now, I'm not sure why she looked at her all funny. Like at this point, she hasn't done anything too odd. The white dude from one of the Power shows. I only saw the first season of Power, or the first, I guess, original Power. So I don't know. Could be. Okay, you say you switching over to Prime. Okay. Well, if you need the timestamp, just let me know. He said you don't work this hard at your job. Oh my gosh. Nate, your internet always messing up. Hush. What's the timestamp? All right, hold on. Let me pause it right quick. The timestamp is at 11 minutes and 35 seconds. So if anybody needs to catch up, 11 minutes and 35 seconds. All right. So if you pause it with me, I'm pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Now this takes place in Ohio. So one thing I would say about this movie, and maybe because it came out, what was this, 2013? The activities of these young people feels very, oh, not a little sloppy toppy in the car. Seems a little unrealistic. I couldn't think of the word because she was giving them the blowy blowy. Oh, right. What's on, Sue Ann? What you doing? Oh, oh yeah. What did I say? 2013. You're right. 2019. 2019. So, which makes it even less realistic that these kids will be out of the rock quarry. So I used to watch movies with your friends on Skype back in the day. Good old Skype. But I guess it's supposed to be a small town too, and they don't be doing shit in a small town. Black boy, you got the weed? Why would you have the weed? You are the only black boy in a group from the white folks. You give them the weed. You gonna get more time. If you're playing bingo, oh, you can probably mark off boss or co-worker is a jerk. Because her boss was kind of mean. So go ahead and mark that off. Oh, and go ahead and mark off only one police officer sent out, even though they just were sent to see the kids, it was only one police officer. They love that in the thriller movies. Vibrant, let me not help you. Let me look at your bingo card. Not helping you. Mm, she got overalls on. You know she lying. Nate, don't you start. Mark it. Oh, this is filmed in Mississippi? Oh. I almost said something mean. I don't want to offend nobody from Mississippi. Oh, little girl, watch your mouth. Getting smart with your mama. Is this the same dog, D-Jax, you said should be at the vet because he looks sick? Because he do look a little sick. Oh, oh. No, where's tranquilizer? Oh my God, D-Jax, no. Well, I mean, that's subjective. I don't think Octavia Spencer is supposed to be sexy in this, her character. Ma. Now he on his last bark. Now y'all know daggone well this is not a sexy villain. Don't y'all start tonight. Hey Bam Bam, welcome. You've been missed. Where was you at? We had a live 2 weeks ago. You was absent. Let me just point out her hair in that last shot of the vet, her bangs were like layered. And I'm like, "That's not how her hair was," and now it's this tight coil cuff. Continuity error is not on here, but I noticed that continuity error on there. Her hair was not the same. Octavia is fun, it says. It's always trippy looking at Octavia because my sister looked just like her. Really? I feel like Octavia Spencer has a very, like, sweet-looking face. Like, if that makes sense. You know, she's really nice. Her hair is the true villain, right. Bam Bam, you said, "I went to go visit my mama, so it was an event." Okay, okay, okay. No apologies needed, you know? The only excuse is family event, death, work. I'll excuse it. Not them Beyonce baby. Listen, Beyonce was a trendsetter at that time. Not hair behavior, just like the Grinches. Somebody said unassuming villain. I would agree with that. So mark off unassuming villain. Not the dog from the Goosebumps theme. Roof, 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 roof. DJX, that's crazy. I was thinking about that just was it yesterday or this morning? Within the last 48 hours, I was thinking about that damn Goosebumps theme song. And what's even weird about this is the fact that, yeah, she's being like the cool adult, but usually the cool adult is a cool parent of one of the kids that's in the group. This is just some random ass stranger lady. These kids are dumb as hell. Sue Ryan. Now, who just got pizza rolls on deck? That's what's up. Tamika said you don't see it on your card, then you ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? You better get you another card. Y'all can have multiple bingo cards. Shut up, Nate. A banger. Yeah, no concept of stranger danger at all. At all. And by this time, what was it? We said 2019 when this movie came out. Serial killers were a thing, you know? Serial killers were a thing. Don't think because it's the little black lady, she ain't gonna kill you. First of all, get your little raggedy ass out my house. And I'm an adult. Oh. Oh my god. This whole movie just should have been her flipping out at this moment and then just them being kidnapped in her basement the whole runtime of the movie. Hey, K Dash. Let's see. I'm gonna pause it right quick, y'all, so we can get caught up. Oh, timestamp is right at 23 minutes. 23 minutes on the dot. I think I paused it with his ass in the air. 23 minutes. All right, I'm pushing start again. All right, 1, 2, 3. Or play. And what's crazy is after this happened, they kept hanging out at this lady's house. Not Medea. Y'all think I'm Medea? Yes, lady. Child. Obviously, these kids did not see the special episode of what's that show with little what's his name? Gary Coleman. When they went to that stranger's basement and he tried to molest them. What was the name of that? Different Strokes. A special episode of Different Strokes where Arnold got kidnapped and his friends. Or the episode of Sister Sister. No, Smart Guy. He got his cheeks out in the breeze. Hey, what a party at? I would never go to that lady house. Oh, that's her signature look. Did they have an episode like that? Sister, sister? They sure did. The dude wanted them to pose in the bathing suits. Is that sister, sister, or was that smart guy? Both of them. Both. Both. You said you just watched that sister, sister episode. Sister, sister. No, D-Jax. She's not a mysterious stranger. The little girl in the wheelchair, she a student at the school. We know her. Not the dog face house. I'm waiting on the dog face sequel. Feel like we're owed that. Okay, now she might be supposedly our sexy villain because she was already giving guac guac 3,000 in the car. She's barely dressed in here. Nate, you probably could just be the director. You could just make that movie. Girl, you are not in Vegas. You are in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. All of this is unnecessary. Matter of fact, if you from the Midwest and ever been in any of them casinos, you know them folks be in there in their pajamas. They be in there in them pajamas, honey. Them farmers did not be getting dressed up to go to them casinos. The Ben kind of fine. Oh yeah, Ben is kind of fine now. They do, K Dash. They be in there in their pajamas, honey. They don't play about them casinos. Right. Like, girl, you are in the middle of nowhere. All them drinks is probably free. You be all right. Oh wow. I never noticed there's like a lake or some sort of body of water that would that be in Ohio? I'm trying to think. Does Ohio have a body of water around it? I don't think Ohio's landlocked, is it? How does she hear this? How does she hear this? Unless these kids are yelling, she kind of far away. You know what I mean? What? Stalker. There's stalker on here? Oh shit, it is. Sue Ann definitely is a stalker. Go ahead and mark off stalker on your list. Come on, Nate. Mark it. Someone called the police. My is out of pocket. Listen, I feel like Ma probably done got fired from that little veterinarian job. Oh, we about to have a dance scene? Hold on now. Let's see. Go ahead and mark off dance or nightclub scene. Say all right, the nightclub, but there's a dance scene in this movie. The what's happening cap. She do look like rerun. Oh, another black kid. Okay. Hey, hey, you. And she a little Chester child molester, which is crazy. Nate, you said you winning tonight? Oh shoot. Nate, if you win tonight, this will be the comeback of the year. You didn't make it to the last bingo night and then you win this one? I'm rooting for you because I don't want vibrant or who else was on Team Vibrant? Designated. I don't need either of them to win. Not the hat is better than the Velma wig. Oh my god. Drop the link for the bingo card? Yes. Okay. The link for the bingo card is in the chats. Y'all, there were a few times, not a few times, a couple times where I was like the only black person or the only black, no, just the only black person at a party because I grew up in the country, even though like I went to school like in the city. So a bunch of black kids. And it is very awkward. At least it was for me because I was never comfortable being the token anything. Oh my God. DJX. Not y'all making side deals. And the fact that they somehow convince these other kids to go to this strange lady's house in her basement further points to how dumb teenagers are. Nate, what the hell that mean? Y'all not about to set me up with no bullshit. DJX, listen. Maybe you'll come around the second half of the movie. Ooh, Tamika. I feel like that's a good call out. Isolated location. Go ahead and mark that off. I will agree because her little farmhouse is kind of in the middle of nowhere, and with the kids in the basement and all that. So your school is progressive but predominantly white. I remember when I first went over to a friend's house and being shocked at how they talk to their parents. Child. It's oh, you say you grew up in DC? I used to want to live in DC when I was younger. I almost went to Morgan State, but it was out of state tuition. That was as close as I was going to be able to get to DC. I know that's in Baltimore, but still. Oh, 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 oh. Now she yoked them up. Girl. Dang. Hi, Amani. You said you're from DC too? Okay, come on, DC. I haven't been to DC in a long time. The one time I went though, I thought it was beautiful. I loved it. You said what's the timestamp? Because I'm not paying Prime for commercial free. Okay, fair enough. Right now at 37 minutes, 15 seconds. Did she collect it? Oh, she did collect all the keys. Maybe they found her little key bin. See, Vibrant, the white kids that I grew up around, their parents weren't quite like that, where you could like cuss them out, but they did have the parents that was like, oh no, you can drink, and like they would let them do shit that obviously my mama wouldn't let me do. Actually, old school would be to write a note that says, "Do you like me? Yes or no?" All right, y'all. I'm gonna pause it right quick because I know the ads. Let's see. At 38 minutes and 50 seconds. Did someone use a landline? I don't think so. Not yet. I don't remember a landline being used yet. Yet. So 38 minutes and 51 seconds. All right, I'm about to press play. Three, two, one. First of all, how the hell is she on this damn campus and you don't work here and you're not a well, I guess she is a parent technically. Oh my Nate. It's you. It's you. I never seen it, but I seen that part. Oh, oh my God. Oh, I mean, that's a fair line of questioning. Don't you got a job and you need to get you a man? You can't expect this little girl to be respectful of you and you send him having ragers in your basement. Girl, please. The emoji looks like her. Oh, not a jump scare. Uh-oh. Aw. Sue Ann. Did my walk off is even crazy. Not Pow. Not Jim Crow flashbacks. So, yeah, so vehicle vandalism is, like, done by the villain. Yeah. So, like, in every thriller movie where, like, something is spray painted on the car or the car is vandalized by, like, a crazy stalker type deal. The bank has shifted. She put a little curl in it, didn't she, and feathered it a little bit? Whoa. Right, because this seems so far off for Octavia, but maybe she don't wanna be typecasted and doing, like, period pieces because they love to put her in a civil rights movie, don't they? Why? This is such an odd concept for a movie. DJX, I love me some Mayo music, whatever. Is your vagina sore by chance? That's a question you gotta ask. If you woke up in your bed, you don't know what happened, you gotta is my vagina sore? I'm just saying, y'all. That's a smart idea. For real, K Dash. Like, I need to know what is going on, cause mm-mm, I'm questioning some stuff. Is there not a missing body part? Right, because I didn't have these stitches over here before. Now all of a sudden. Did I wake up in a bathtub filled with ice? Girl, your mama already know what's up. Not the freak offs. Hey, Kayla. Welcome. Yeah, you a little late. But that's okay. You here though. You here. Um the timestamp for the movie, if you are joining the movie, is 48 minutes. Right. She didn't think this sneak mission out very well. Cause your mama work at a casino. So there's plenty of days when I'm sure she don't come home till late. All the adults in this movie are low key kind of all over the place. The mama asking about his daddy girlfriend, the daddy girlfriend getting drunk and thrown out the rural casino. Ma is a Chester child molester. What's going on with these adults? Oh my God, Kayla. You said what spots do we have marked off so far? Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna take a pause. That's a great question. So far on your bingo card, obviously you have free space marked off, and then we have isolated location, only one police officer sent out, unassuming villain, a stalker or unhinged ex, and dance/nightclub scene. I think that's all we have so far. And the timestamp is 49 minutes, 25 seconds if you are just joining. And while I got it paused, hold on. Let me do this right quick.
If you are enjoying this video so far and you want more content like this, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Cut Up crew. We are a very welcoming bunch over here. Unless you get rude, then we will cut your ass. But other than that,
Come to death row.
All right, I just had to do that right quick. Quick promo. No, we don't have no sexy villain in here yet. Although I guess technically, do y'all feel like the girlfriend Mercedes is like a sexy villain? Cause I mean, she really ain't in the movie that much, but when she is, she's kind of a bitch. But like, is she sexy? Y'all let me know. Y'all vote on that. All right, I'm pressing play. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the boss is a jerk. Did I say that? Yeah, boss is a jerk. Oh! Oh my god, that is funny. Girl, you weren't even close to her yet. Not Octavia is a baddie. Oh my god, that was late. That was funny. Yeah, we are not marking off sexy villain. In the context of thrillers, Ma is not a sexy villain. Oh, you or Tamika, you talking about Mercedes? And I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle trying to get the bingo. Where did she even get that video from? I missed that. Don't make me drink alone. That's the best part of the movie. Let me take a sip of my drink. Nah, Nate, ain't nobody using no landline phone yet. Let me look at these big old cards. Oh my God. Whenever y'all get started with this, that's a good question, Tamika. We marking sexy villain or nah? Tamika, I guess I'm gonna say no for now. Nobody ever answered. So I'm thinking no, we're not marking off sexy villain. I'm gonna say no because technically Mercedes isn't our villain in this. Nate, you are stupid. So I ain't got it, so we ain't marking it. I forgot about that. That's another thing, Tamika. That's why you got to fight for your own cards, because if not, the cut ups will not agree. The way I would have been told my mama about this lady, Mama, what you know about this Sue Ann lady? She live out on Briar Lane. What you know about her? Cause she a little weirdo, ain't she? Okay, this the goat scene you was talking about. Or go to the police. Not animal abuse. Right, Nate. My mom would have been like, what's something ain't right. Oh, was that the daughter just walking in the background? That's kind of creepy. I thought she was in a wheelchair. What is going on? Child, please. Now she murdered the goat's self-esteem. I don't think that count. That is really creepy. No, what was creepy was the daughter kind of walking around lurking in the background. I don't remember that from the first time I saw this movie. Child, please. I was noticing that too. Oh, like, is that not kind of odd? And then plus, why are they back there like that? Duh. Did you not see that tight ass curled under? That is the family hairstyle, honey. Like ends are bumps, honey. What's wrong with a bob? Nothing. Yes. Mm, I'm talking about she made her a bob. You know her crazy ass gonna know if something is off. Child, this music is giving the goosebumps episode. Okay, so this is a different wig. That's what I was wondering too, K Dash. Who is her baby daddy? Oh, child. You said where the closest hairdresser at? She it. Ma is the hairdresser. Oh, see, this is why you got to ask your kids. What the hell y'all be doing down to that schoolhouse? Not a middle part bust down. Vibrant, please. Not the laces. The lace is kind of lacing a little bit. He is fine. He is fine, honey. No, I prefer my men melanated, but when they ain't, look like that. Oh, the show ass lady. Ooh, ooh, get her. Why the fuck, ho? No, I need to talk to you. Ooh, get her. Oh my God. Look, did you say Ma is precious and she went to ICTC college? Hold on. Oh, what you say? Did we mark off use of a landline? Remember when the phone was ringing at the vet and the boss answered? That was a landline. Oh, okay. Well, mark it off then. I didn't even notice that. Mark it off. Mark it. Ooh, I know that's right. Get her sexy. Get him sexy. Get him sexy. Get him sexy. Boy, you know it. Somebody needed to check her ass. What is up with the bang Bob situation in this town? Maybe they do got a hairdresser. That's her go-to. I need Ma to teleport. She might teleport, child, at some point. Nate, hush. That's what I said. Don't be yelling. Take them caps off. Sorry, I lied to you, Martin. I just didn't want to go to Arizona. Hey, Free J Free. Welcome. Oh, Lord, the notification. Your notification's on something different. What was that on? You was on the Mayan calendar? Welcome. I'm glad you made it. Okay, so the movie is right now streaming on Amazon Prime, or you can click the link for the Patreon. It should be in the description of the live. You can watch it on the Patreon too. They said not a Dominican hairdresser within a 200-mile radius. Oh, definitely not. Dang, this needs to be on the bingo card because this happens a lot in thrillers too, where the villain just always happens to pop up at the house. I gotta write that down. No, Free J Free. I don't think we're doing a double feature tonight. Unless y'all want, we'll see after maybe afterwards if y'all want to watch something. This is so fucked up, honestly. Because that's sexual assault, for one. Child. Free J Free, you say I vote yes. That's like saying everybody. Oh, no, she didn't hit her. It's bust out the do you remember? Remember. Remember. Oh my gosh. D-Jax, no. She was the victim. Uh-oh. Remember. Yeah, Nate, that was effed up how they did her. Oh, no, she didn't kill the boss and shove her into that little canal. Oh. Oh! Gotcha, bitch. Ben, you low key kind of deserved it a bit. Not rooting for the dog to die, anything for a win. That's how you supposed to act, mama. Up there go your landline phone. So there, twice. Period. Come on. Now these the white mamas I knew growing up. They're the ones I knew, honey. I'm telling you right now. But they also had like biracial kids, and it was like they had black boyfriends and stuff. You know, it's a whole thing. But that's how they acted. Not the Goosebumps dog. No, that's he's not a meddling neighbor. And that's your voters for Cream. She gonna cut it off? Oh, his penis is actually showing. I didn't know there was frontal nudity in this movie. I had no idea. Now she invited to the cookout. Relax. She is not invited to the cookout. Oh, so yes. Oh, go ahead and type. Go ahead and mark off kidnapping, because yeah, she definitely kidnapped him. The facts. She was. I feel like would it just been easier just to like report these kids for like sexual assault when you were younger? I know that's right, mama. And I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. And you keep the door open too, Heifer. And I see your little finger up. Amen, Nate. You came into my house. You touched my child. Wha- Now he gonna become a werewolf. Plot twist. Oh. Oh, and now she showed off her earrings. My is crazy. No, D-Jax. That is not the same thing. That's a nice ass car for somebody being a waitress at down to the casino, ain't it? Oh, everybody leaving. What's she in there doing? Oh no, she done drug these kids, honey. Oh, don't be trying to get in cahoots with D-Jax. A confrontation in the parking lot or a parking garage is very specific to thriller movies. Like, they literally, like, find them in the parking garage or they're in their car and they confront them. Usually it's the villain confronting their love interest. Nate, don't be trying to team up either. Oh, no, she ain't locked them in there. He said, "Well, I tried." I wanna know what she was doing up until this point that made all the other kids leave because they said she was weird. Like, what was happening? Does Sue Ann cussing out that old lady in the street count as confronted in a parking lot? No, I don't even remember that. But Imma say no. Oh shit. Jiggle them tits. No, we're not marking confronted in a parking lot. I don't believe that happened. Now, had the mom confronted her in a parking lot at the liquor store, then y'all would have had one. Why she got them damn candles lit? She's let me Oh, yeah, that was at the, nail salon when that all that happened. Did she teleport? I don't remember. Did she teleport? I don't think she teleported. No, that wasn't a random dead body because we knew he was dead. That or at least that he was in that house. I don't think it wasn't random. Teleport. Man, we got landlines all up and through this movie, honey. Yeah. Nate, hush. You ain't see it. What scene was it? What's the timestamp? Why you gotta be racist towards the little black boy? There was a couple of black kids. I guess just not in the friend group, huh? Hashtag white face. Said she teleported behind that girl, finding the dead body, right? She was behind the door. I think she was behind the door. Okay, girl. You say squeeze the booty. Ew. Oh, wait. Wait. Why do we have minor adult kissing in this movie? The timestamp is 1 hour, 25 minutes, 16, 17, 18 seconds. One cop sent out again. Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Oh, not the daughter rolled up to give her alibi. Oh, get your ass out of that chair. Chill. No, DJs. Not you. Not my vehicle. So, Imma give y'all a bone. Go ahead and mark reveal of antagonist's secret violent history. Because even though this is not a violent history, she's been kind of plotting this the whole time. So I'm gonna give y'all a bone on that one. Oh, that is awful. Oh, gotcha, bitch. Okay, but like you locked all the other kids in the basement on fire. No, Nate. Not a slumped praise team dancer with the white face paint. Oh my god, with that striped shirt is giving mime, honestly. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh, help her. Get the girl. What you mean no? Oh my god. My thing is, why not help her daughter? Like, no, we're not gonna save her. We'll just plead for you to let her go. She's like, not you, my daughter. Oh, oh, not an explosion. Come on. Child. Yeah, they definitely could escape through the front door. And now she walking like nothing ever happened. Oh, and we're gonna get a sequel of this. Why? And of what? Hey, Roland. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the movie about over. Yeah, no, I don't feel bad for none of these kids. They were terrible. Shot of her walking out of hell. Oh my God. Pie, 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 pie. It makes me dance. All right, y'all. So that was my upon the second watch, I still don't like it. Just this movie is just I don't know. I okay, so ooh, I guess we could do like a cute little review. I've already done a review of Ma, it's up on the channel. So here's my thing. You say you don't feel sorry for these kids. That's what y'all get for being dummies. Ma gave them dumb kids plenty of red flags the whole movie. Oh no, for sure. So did they really only have one cop in this town? No ambulance, no nothing showed up. At the end, they did. Boo, this movie. Yeah. I'm not a yeah, mine is not it. All right, let me see. Did y'all I think I may have skated out of this without having to watch The Substance. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, let me see. Any bingos? Any bingos? Oh, sorry guys. This will be our first bingo night with no bingos. Damn near y'all. If y'all had to call this movie a horror movie, y'all would probably would have got bingo. No, this was Blumhouse. This was Blumhouse. It wasn't Screen Gems. Let's see. All right, what are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? To quote me and my friends, things were watched. Octavia held this movie together. Yeah, her performance was good. Octavia's performance was good. I think it was a good departure from what we've seen her in, prior to this. But overall, here's the issue I have with this movie. Um, just the fact that it's like so the overall premise of like her wanting to get revenge on the kids that like bullied her when she was younger. I get that part of it, okay, I guess. But where I struggle with this movie is how do I want to say it? Where I struggle with this movie is how the adults, how the kids that were Sue Ann's classmates, how they didn't just, like, question anything, like, in regards to her. Maybe telling their kids, maybe kinda stay away from her, don't talk to her, like, how she has so much easy access to the kids is what always troubled me. Um, I can't imagine that she ever was in that town, it was just, like, normal after that happened to her. I'm sure she probably had all kind of behavioral things that came out and other people in the town probably like, okay, that's Sue Ann. She kind of out there. She had a lot of angry outbursts throughout the movie. So I feel like she probably had a reputation for that. So the fact that these kids really didn't like know who she was, especially a town that small, or like how she was, is kind of far fetched to me. I don't know. Yeah, no bingos. Sorry, guys. Not this time around. Let's see. Says she's definitely gonna be in the sequel. They didn't even show her die. Right, they didn't show her die. The dude bled out. Didn't she like put his blood in with the dogs or something? Um, you say I can't really say anything. It was fast for me. Um, what was fast for you? Free J Free the movie? Didn't like the ending. The movie should JT. Now you picked this movie. Didn't like the ending. The movie should have been a little more campy or go off. No, I agree. That's a great point. I feel like that's another issue is that it teetered the line too much for me. Like if we're gonna do thriller where this lady is like creepy and all that, let's amp it up. If we're gonna be camp, well then let's for real like be campy. Cause I feel like if it was not as serious, because I do feel like the movie took itself seriously. I know some of y'all think feels like it didn't, but I think they were taking it seriously. I feel like if they had intended for it to be a little bit more camp and they didn't take it so seriously, I probably would have enjoyed it more. Um, but yeah, the movie is it's just not good. I want to say they had something good with it, but low key, I just don't even like the premise of it. I really don't like the premise of it. Just because again, because it's a small town, the likelihood that them kids wouldn't have known that lady is so far fetched. Um, especially because it's given they only got one high school. Let's be serious. Oh, you said the music selection in this movie is trash. Yeah, yeah, the movie wasn't very good either. It's very I almost wonder if like they were trying to hint at music that would have been popular for Ma, and maybe that was like her way of reliving her teen years and not being invited to the parties. And so she's playing music that she liked. I don't know. Um, there was no need. No, oh, for sure, K Dash. The whole her having a daughter situation was just like a pointless subplot. Because the daughter really was just there as a plot device, but she really didn't do anything in terms of like moving the story along. Now, had the daughter been being bullied, now we got something. Excuse me. Like if Ben's son was as much of a shithead as Ben was, and they were doing stuff to her daughter, I could see that. That could have been something. Uh, Not Screen Gems, it's Blumhouse in Spanish. Oh my god, it's not. um, it said the fat shaming will not be allowed. Octavia was a sexy villain. Who was fat shaming her? Who was? I definitely will say that it has not for me, Octavia was not a sexy villain, had nothing to do with her size. But I think it's because the character of Ma was supposed to be very kind of like dowdy. Like that was supposed to be her character, and that she wasn't very like sexy until the end when she was, feeling like she was popular around the kids, and then she started wearing the more revealing clothes. But for me, in these thrillers, like the sexy villain in these thrillers is usually like it's supposed to be like, ooh, like the hot, this is the hot chick, kind of like Obsession. You know how Lisa was like the hot, temp that came in, or the movie when the bow breaks. With Morris Chestnut when they had the surrogate, but she was like really supposed to be really sexy and all the men wanted her. Like in these thrillers, that's what I mean by sexy villain. So I'm not taking anything away from Octavia, but I don't think she necessarily fits that character type. Um, let's see. You said for real, because all they had to say is stay away from the crazy black lady. And they would have stayed away. They would have stayed away. And I feel like her basement probably smelled like mothballs. It was a unique idea, and there could have been interesting conversations sparked about what it's like being the only black kid at a majority white school, but the director didn't have the range. I agree. Now I've heard that also be said about this movie as well, that they didn't really like hit on the racial part of it. And I do feel like that was a big aspect of it. Like you're not going to tell me that the only reason why they picked on Sue Ann is because she was nerdy and she was quiet. She was like the only black kid. Let's be so for real. Like let's not pretend that that does not happen in predominantly white schools when there's only one or two black kids. Now, mind you, for a short period of time, I was one of only like four black kids in my elementary until the fourth grade, I want to say. So I didn't deal with any of this, like being bullied or anything. Low key, I was kind of the bully a little taste. Like I was not about to be getting bullied by nobody, and I was always going to stand up for myself. Um, but there were some other black classmates that I had that I could see them being a Sue Ann because they were really quiet to themselves. I was probably like the most outgoing of the bunch because that's just my personality. But I agree. I feel like that's something that they could have tackled in a way that would have maybe gave the movie more depth, I guess. Let's see. Oh, he said the plot is stupid because the kids of the people that did her wrong have been living in this town since they were born. So why didn't she take her? Not when they were in the first grade. Like weapons. She started learning witchcraft. And like the African mask, like why was that even in there? Like I didn't like that. Like why is that being used as like some sort of like horror device, like this African mask? I thought that was stupid too. Um I said there was so much potential. She was wearing that dress though. I mean, she did look good when she got all sexy and whatnot. But again, for the sake of these thrillers, she wouldn't have been a sexy villain. Um, said it didn't make sense to me how none of the kids were racist to young Sue Ann. I feel like it was an undertone. Me low key. Man, I'm reading too much into it, but I feel like that's low key why they was picking on her. Let's see, this movie could have talked about racial trauma, sexual trauma, Peter Pan syndrome. So many subjects could have been touched on. Facts. They really could have. I really almost kind of low key wish that there had been, because even though this is a thriller trope, but I feel like it would have fit in this movie where if there had been some point where Sue Ann had been locked up or was, in a insane asylum at some point, or she was getting some sort of treatment or she was on some sort of medication. Like if that had been put into it because of the trauma that she experienced, I feel like even that would have been something. Not somebody called Ryan Coogler. Ryan, stay away. We don't need Ryan attaching himself to the Ma sequel. Mama. Let's see. DJ actually said the writing was off. You wait 15 to 20 years to get revenge, but you go after their kids. You run into these people every day. You should have got revenge years ago. I agree with that too. I was thinking that as well. I was like, as much access as she has, or she could have just been like killing pets. I'm saying that the pets were there. The pets were there. Nate, relax. Don't do that. Don't. I was not a bully. I was not a bully. I would stand up for myself, though. You're not gonna bully me, though. uh, let's see. Uh, I couldn't see it was small. Lily. I was saying Lily. I feel like they wanted Ma to be the auntie mammy, and it didn't work. Ooh, that's you know what? That is a that's a good observation, honestly. Because listen, because the minute he was like "ma" and all that, and eventually like she was not a safe space for them kids, you could be on to something. This could have been a racial thriller, and I feel like done well. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with those. Um, you said you were quick to clap back, but that didn't stop the racism. Did it stop the racism for me? Um, it child, it's growing up in Indiana is such a weird thing. Like, I can remember the first time I got called and the fact that I have times. The first time I was called the N-word, I was like 7. It was by a man in a truck. I will never forget it. It was a grown ass man. And then the second time I was called the N-word was by a classmate. Um, and then I don't think I've ever been called it after that. But I'm saying that to say the same classmate that called me the N-word when we were kids ended up being like super cool, like with all the black kids. So it was so weird. So I don't think there ever would have been a point. I never felt othered in a racist way, other than like me clearly being one of the few black kids until other black kids started getting bussed in. And then it were like a bunch of us. But prior to that, I don't know if I felt othered or like anyone was treating me differently, but also again, I didn't give them a chance to do that. You know what I mean? Um, let's see. I wanted to root for her, but the writing was off. You wanted to root for Ma? See, and that's the thing about Ma, right? Um because she was victimized, but also she was like really lusting after Ben's son and kissing on him and all that. And I don't know if she was just trying to play out her fantasy that she had with Ben, but then I'm like, now you just became like a pedophile. Ugh. Like that was a hard jump for me. If it had just been like revenge and she was like befriending these kids and then plan to like do them harm, that's one thing. But this whole sexual aspect of it, it got a little creepy and gross. K Dash, I have not seen him. I wanted to go see actually tomorrow Sunday. I could go see it tomorrow because I know everybody hated it, but I want to see it because I love me a cult like horror witchcrafty like movie. I enjoy those. But everybody said it was terrible. Low key though, I thought the trailer was trash, so I didn't expect that the movie would be good. Let's see. If she would have killed a pet, I could have got bingo. Thanks, Ma. I thought she was gonna kill the dog. I thought she was gonna kill the dog. She definitely was making the dog sick. She took blood from him to put into that bag to inject into oh boy, which is crazy. Oh yeah, the microaggressions is something else, honey. Oh, honey, a microaggression. And those are the worst because you trying to be slick, but you ain't slick for real. I think that might be worse than blatant racism, in my opinion. Um, you saw him opening weekend. It was interesting. Marlon was great. I heard his performance was really good, but I also heard that they let him ad lib a lot. And I felt like, did the director know who Marlon Wayans was? I don't know if you should let Marlon ad lib too much because he did start out in comedy and the sketch comedy show. So I might go check it out tomorrow. I want to see that, and I want to see the movie with Tiana Taylor. What's it? Two roads lead to nowhere. I know that's not what it's called, y'all. I forget what it's called. Oh, let me take this off the screen. Nobody cares about Amazon Prime anymore. Let's see. What else y'all talking about? I love this, y'all. We just catching up, shooting shit. I don't know if we're gonna watch another movie. And the only reason why I don't know if we're gonna watch something else, um, I don't know. We'll see. I was trying to think if we could watch like a Tubi movie and I can actually share my screen, but I gotta be careful with that because some stuff get copyright and I don't want the live to get shut down. Um, oh, I did see that Monster, the Ed Gain story on Netflix. I saw that was coming. I kind of want to watch it. It's the guy from what's the name of that show? Anarchy? Did I make that up? Ain't that the name of a show? The little fine white man. Ain't he in that? Um, you said, oh my God, I'm sorry. I hate that you experienced that ever in life. I thank you. I appreciate it. It's again like growing up in Indiana, it's probably damn near like growing up in Mississippi. I'm not joking. Even though it's in the Midwest, it is. My grandma used to call Indiana the worst state on the map, and she not wrong. I hate going home whenever I go. Like I love to go see my family, but being in the state of Indiana is like it is the worst. Um, Let's see. I would show up to hear your high school bullying days. And high school, all that I experienced was in elementary school. It was just elementary school for me. Anything after that, middle school was trash, but that just think middle school was trash in general. In high school, I had a good time. I had a ball in high school. It was just elementary school was questionable. So a redhead white boy said something racist that made me punch him in the mouth in the 90s. Now he's in not you knocked the racism out of him, period. Oh my gosh, not my to return of the fireproof. I can even imagine what my 2 is even gonna be about. I have no obviously have no interest in seeing it because I think this is not a good movie. Um For those of you who this is your first time watching it, what'd you think about it? Y'all might have already commented. I'm kind of behind in the comments. I literally didn't meet a white person. What? Oh, you did say you grew up in DC though. Okay, I can low key kind of see that. I can see that. Um, Ooh, you said I'm definitely going to watch the sequel. See, will it be better than the first? Because when this first came out, I thought this movie was good, but now ooh, okay. Tell me more, Amani. What changed for you since the last time you watched it? I'm curious. Let's see. Oh, I guess you're talking about him. I did see it. I would recommend you wait until it's out on streaming. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so DJX, I'm glad you said that. Black Phone 2, I'm kind of skeptical. Listen, I'm on the fence because I really liked Black Phone, right? Actually low-key kind of loved Black Phone. Thought it was really good. And then I saw they were coming out with a sequel and I'm like, why? I felt like it just to me it wrapped up well and I thought it was a great ending to that movie. So them having a sequel is crazy to me, but I'm going to watch it. I'm actually going to watch it because it seems like a pretty good premise. But I feel like to me, nothing is gonna beat like the ghostly spoiler alert if you've never seen Black Phone. Actually I think that's part of the trailer. Like the ghostly children like helping this boy. Like what is gonna top that? That was so good. Um Ooh, Bam. Okay, Bam, you have a alternative opinion. The movie Him is really, really good. Okay, Bam, Bam. See, Bam Bam liked it. Okay. See, that's why I want to go see it because I've kind of heard like a split, though most people have said that they didn't like it. You said you just needed a broken down vehicle to win. Low key, I thought there was going to be a broken down vehicle in this, and it wasn't. Um, yeah, it said the microaggressions are twofold with disrespect because they always trying to insult you. Yeah, that's the worst part of it. It's like, you think I'm dumb? You think I'm dumb? I still ain't seen. You haven't seen Weapons? and I wanted to. Nate. Mm. Is that streaming somewhere? Maybe we'll do a watch along for Weapons. Weapons was good. I felt like I was about to put 10, I'm about to put 10 on 20. Or 20 on 10. Weapons was good. It was good. But for me, the ending lost me. The ending lost me. Um, let's see. Oh, thank you. Yeah. One day after another. Yeah, I heard it was good. I heard it got some racial undertones in that one too. Nate, you said that's where the Klan. Oh, honey, Indiana. Listen, Indiana is where the Klan. I don't know if that's where it started, but that's definitely where the Klan headquarters were there for a very long time. Very like we have sundown towns. We have sundown towns for sure. There are definite cities, towns that you do not go in after dark if you are black in Indiana. And my college town was on the other side of the railroad tracks for one. So terrible, terrible. Doesn't Indiana breed serial killers? I'm from Compton. Oh, come on, Compton. We just not regular old Compton and Indiana, polar opposites. That's interesting. I'm sure the Midwest probably breeds a lot of serial killers. I don't know if there's a history of a lot of serial killers in Indiana, honestly. If I'm being honest, I can't think of any that were in Indiana. I mean, I'm sure there probably may have been, but not that I'm aware of. But definitely like in the Midwest for sure. Um 90% of the people I heard from said they didn't like him. Yeah, a lot of people that's kind of why I want to see. I want to make my own opinion, but I agree, y'all. I don't want to waste my money. DJ actually said Weapons was good. Right with Black Phone 2, why is it the same villain? They should right because the way he got murked in that one was perfect. But then again, also too, that's one of the ones where did we really see his dead body? Like, so I guess it kind of left it open ended. The way that the trailer, have y'all seen the trailer for it yet? Let me see. Cause the y'all want to see the trailer? Let me see where I'm at. Let me see. Let me see if the hold on. Let me say. Let me say. Let's watch this trailer right quick, y'all. While we here, while we kicking it, just kick it. All right, let's see where we at. Black. All right, let me make sure y'all can see my screen. Okay, good. All right, let me unmute unmute this tab and let's watch this trailer right quick. Oh, I don't think y'all can see my screen. I thought I was sharing my thing. Hold up, y'all. I'm sitting here looking crazy. All right, hold up. Okay, okay. I think we good now. Alright, let me restart it. Okay, y'all, that look good. That look good. I'm sorry, that look good. I ain't gonna hold you. That look good. Look, what y'all think? Listen, I hope y'all could hear it okay. I couldn't really tell. It sounded like it was kinda low, but, that looked good to me. I'm all in. I was curious too, like, what is happening? Okay, what y'all say? Y'all was saying all kind of stuff. I missed it. Y'all missing all kind of stuff. Okay. Um, okay, let me see. Y'all gonna wait to watch him. Him wasn't bad, but I can tell they capitalized on oh my god, Vibrant. This whole Jordan Peele situation and people trying to connect him with that movie was pissing me off. I'm like, he is the producer. He did not write or direct this movie. Oh, jinxed us. What? Oh, say. Okay. Oh, what happened? You starting mess. I'm not gonna lie. I was the 1% that said we shouldn't. Oh, was that sitting on your heart to tell that? Was that sitting on your heart to tell us? Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh my god, not you jinxed us. That's what y'all get for trying to have a good time. Mwah. That is funny. Oh my god. I didn't want to. I was curious as to who said no, but it was a good call. I figured that one was gonna be good. All right, that's so funny. Sorry, not sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, y'all. What did y'all think about the trailer for Black Phone? I feel like it's gonna be good. So these were just kids that he killed prior then. Meh. Okay, so Nate, I agree. That's why I was like, should we watch the trailer? I feel like the trailer does give a lot away. And I was wondering, I'm like, how did he come back? But also too, I feel like it's kind of cool that they brought him back as like a spirit. Cause it's kind of dope. Because like like if someone I feel like if somebody got killed in that cellar, then it seems like their spirit gets connected to that phone. I don't know. Yeah, I told you I'm on the fence with it. Yeah, it's coming out in a few weeks. It is coming out in a few weeks. Oh, you gonna pass on? Oh, you don't like horror movies? Okay. Why you don't like horror movies? I love me a good horror. Yeah, the trailer gave away too much. Um, except for your spooky list, you should take us back to the 80s. Okay, so DJ actually read my mind. A couple of things I've been thinking about doing for Friday Fridays, like after spooky season. Cause I want to start maybe revisiting some of the sequels of movies that I watched, like and I know some of them aren't good sequels, but I still want to check them out anyway. Like Sleepaway Camp 2. I want to see the sequel of that because I've never seen that. Pumpkinhead 2, I want to revisit that. Night of the Demons 2, I want to revisit that. I feel like a lot of the 80s movies the 80s horrors that I really loved, I've already reacted to on the channel, but I definitely want to do like Critters, because I remember watching that. Um, there's a few. Like the Reanimator, I think is one. Chud. I remember liking Chud too when I was younger. So there's a few for sure. What movies we haven't seen yet is a lot. That's what I'm saying. There's quite a few movies out there. Ooh, okay. Because he's so supernatural is a soft no for you. I kind of like that idea of him being like this malevolent creature, like type of spirit. 80s got the best cheesy horror, but 60s, 70s has the best supernatural horror. 70s horror is like low key. I feel like I enjoy 70s horror a lot. For me, that's like elevated horror because they really did a good job of telling stories, although a lot of it is, like, demon satanic stuff in the '70s, but I don't mind that. Um, Kelly said, I recently sat down and watched Drag Me to Hell." Baby, Drag Me to Hell, that's one of them it's so absurd, but it's also gross, but it's also fun, but it's also kind of scary. Like, drag me that. Let me write that down. Let me actually write that down because I feel like it's really gross, and I don't like gross. Drag me, but it's a good time. It is a good ass time. Um, you say you too scary for horror? I mean, yeah. I like to be scared though. Give me a good jump scare. A good jump scare. So they're probably gonna deal with him the same way the kids dealt with Penny. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Now I don't know nothing about Terrifier and Art the Clown. No, thank you. But Pennywise, I hope not, because the way they defeated Pennywise by just like bullying him is crazy. Ooh, Cujo. Cujo made me afraid of dogs as a kid, as it should have. As it should have. Cujo is that movie is I like Cujo because of like the claustrophobic element of it, and then them being stuck in that car, and then the little boy needing his didn't he need like his insulin or something? He needed like his medication, or maybe he was just like big like starving. I can't remember what it was, but I remember his little white little crusty little lips because he was basically dying. Cujo was good. It is good. Um yeah, Drag Me to Hell is gross. You said if I ever win bingo, I'm requesting Dr. Giggles or the Ice Cream Man. Peak Camp Horror. That's too funny to be scary. Okay, I've heard of both of those. Thanks to Dead Meat. Drag Me to Hell is fire. Pet Cemetery made me cry. Oh yeah, he was having a heat stroke. That's what it was. Pet Cemetery. I remember thinking that was really scary when I was younger. And then I watched it when I got older and I was like, why was I so scared of this movie? Especially the little, ghost of the little boy. It was actually funny to me. Um, oh, yeah, Creepshow. We, um I did a reaction to Creepshow 2 on the channel, so I wanna do a reaction to the first Creepshow because I don't like it, but everybody was like, "No, it's better than part 2." First of all, that's impossible because part 2 is amazing, but, yeah, no. Um So yeah, it was good. I'm scary for horror too, but that doesn't stop me from watching it. What kind of horror movies do y'all like? Do y'all like paranormal? Do y'all like slasher? Do y'all like found footage? Like what horror movies do y'all feel like scare y'all? Because I'm trying to with Friday Night Friday. I want to do like more like scary horror. I don't know. Friday Night Friday just needs to evolve somehow. I don't know how, but and there's still a lot of horror movies I haven't seen. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to do like era specific, like 80s horror for a little bit of time, or if I want to like do like slashers. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to like switch it up. Hey, Shay Nicole, welcome. You said I really tried to make this live, but I also wanted to say I agree with 80s horror. Please add Slumber Party Massacre and Bloody Birthday to your list. Okay, I will. 80s horror. Okay, so maybe that's what I'll do. I feel like that feels like a good plan. So after spooky season, maybe I'll do like horror specific movie. So maybe start with like maybe the 80s. I love 80s horror. So maybe start with the 80s and then do a few like 80s horror specifically and then or maybe do 70s first and then work our way up to the 80s and then the 90s. I feel like that sounds like a fun idea. I'll probably get bored with it at some point, but um you say you just watch horror movies during the daytime? That's okay, so the horror movie Lights Out, first of all, that's one of my favorite reactions on the channel. But that is a horror movie that I watched at night when I first saw it. And then when I did my reaction to it, it was like super late at night too. I could not sleep. I'm low key kind of scared of the dark. So any horror movie that's like light based and scary apparitions in the dark, it's gonna freak me out every time. Children of the Corn. Boo. Tomato, 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 tomato. That actually was, like, my first is that the my first reaction on the channel? I think Children of the Corn was my very first reaction video on the channel. Y'all should check it out. And I couldn't believe how much I actually hated Children of the Corn because I remember loving it, but I hated it. Oh, y'all like all the horror movies? You like slasher, supernatural, like Werewolf in London. So, okay. So when it comes to creature features, right? Like vampires, werewolves, things like that. I don't like werewolf movies. Something about werewolves, it don't do it for me. First of all, like the transformation from the human to the werewolf, it looks so painful. It takes me out of it. Like, it's awful. And then I always feel bad for the person that is the werewolf because it's a curse and they didn't ask for it and they hate being a werewolf. And then I don't know, something about werewolf horror does not do it for me. But I love vampires. It's like my jam. JT, you say you like slashers. Psychological horror, zombies. Oh, those are my jams. Zombie movies? I love zombie movies. The worse, the cheap, the better for me. I love zombie movies. I don't like being chased. So when I see people getting chased in movies, I love it. Um the modern remake of Pet Cemetery didn't do it no justice. Yeah, I heard it wasn't very good. I had no interest in seeing it, but I heard they changed a lot of stuff with it too. Slumber Party Massacre was lit. Now, I heard that that was, because I haven't seen that one, but there's actually, like, actual, like, serial killer. That might be I wonder if that's streaming somewhere. I gotta look that up. Um, anything ghost related, I can't watch. Really? Well, yeah, okay, then there's a lot of horror you can't watch then. Because so much of it is ghost related. Slaughter High, Chopping Mall are great 80s horror. Chopping Mall, I have a very like vague memory of it being a little girl and seeing it playing at my sister's house because that's the one that they're in the shopping mall and then there's like the robots. Am I making that up? That feels right. Like, and they were stuck in the mall. Is that right? I feel like it is. I love old psychological horror with supernatural elements. Me too. See, y'all, we are all on the same page. That's what I like too. Although I like slashers too, a little bit, depending on the slasher, depending on what it's doing. Yeah, that's why I can't watch it at night. I'm not going to sleep. Yeah, I gotta watch cartoons. I'm one of them. Uh, we need to have a Nightmare on Elm Street marathon. There are like 15 of them. So that would fill us weeks. So, oh, hello, welcome to the channel. I have reactions to all. I did all this Elm Street movies, but you mean like watch-alongs? Because I'm not ever going to disagree with watching Nightmare on Elm Street. It's my favorite franchise. But I think I have a playlist on the channel for all of my reactions to Nightmare on Elm Street. Because I did sit and watch all of them except for that god awful remake that came out in what was that, 2016, 2018? It was trash. Hated it. Hated it. OMG, what's that movie where the town got pregnant, all them kids became evil, and they had white I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Somebody probably already answered it in the comments, but not the comments, but in the chat. I know what you're talking about though. I can see the video cover. Um, this is my answer for you. Village of the Damned. That's it. Come on, JT. Okay, you say you never seen Children of the Corn? Child, you ain't missing a damn thing. Go watch my reaction to it. You ain't missing nothing. Um, it's overhyped, my personal opinion. It could have been better. And it's I if you, I don't like kids in horror movies. And it's just watch it. I'm sure it's probably streaming somewhere. My favorite horror movies, Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby is crazy. Amityville Horror 1 and 2, more so 2, and The Omen. Okay, so very all those are 70s, right? Very 70s color. Rosemary Baby is good. I like it. It's creepy at the end. yeah. That's like the ending scene, like the climax of the movie. Oh God. Um, let's see. You haven't seen Children of the Corn either, Nate? Yeah. Just watch my reaction and then and let that be it. Then just say you watched it. It does, especially the werewolf in London, but a lot of werewolf movies don't have the painful aspect of it. I feel like I need to expand my horizon when it comes to the werewolf movies and start watching more of them. Because there's quite a few that people suggest to me, and I'm just like, ugh, but I might open my mind to it. Start watching them more. Okay, Barbara, I love me elevator horror too, like Midsummer, Us, The Witch, Hereditary. Listen, I agree. The Babadook. There's a lot of good ones. Um, let's see. Stuff that's more disturbing than jump scare heavy. Oh, not see now that's where you lost me. I don't like stuff that's disturbing because I've never seen it, but I've heard people talk about and analyze like a Serbian film. No. Stuff like that's disturbing. But that is some sick shit. And that's what I'm talking about. Like stuff that humans can do to other humans that is like, oh God, no, I can't. Cause that shit stays in my mind. I can't, I will be at the grocery store and I'll start having flashes of disturbing shit I saw in a movie. I cannot. And I'm also too a therapist in real life. So I already hear traumatic stuff. I do not want to watch it in cinema either. No thanks. Werewolf movies don't do it for me either. I can't think of a single one. Yeah, I was trying to think of one that I actually liked, and I don't really have one. Um, have I ever reviewed The People Under Stairs? So I have a reaction to it over on the Patreon, but I haven't done it over here on the main channel. Um, I kind of considered putting my reaction to it up over here on the main channel. I don't know what's stopping me from doing it. Nothing other than laziness. um, no, I think the thing that's stopping me is having to edit it down. But I could do a reaction to it on the channel. It would probably perform well. But I have one over on the Patreon. Village of the Damned, 1960 UK black and white film. Those demonic kids. Yeah. Yeah, Village of the Damned. I can see the cover art. Hey Juan. Welcome. Okay, everybody was answering. Village of the Damned. I was just thinking about Jennifer's Body yesterday, matter of fact. Jennifer's Body is really good. See, that's what I mean, like a creature type of deal, like she was a succubus. I love stuff like that, like mythological, like evil creatures and stuff. I felt bad for Jennifer. That was a good movie. Um, yes, Nate, run them views up. I will tell you again, it was my first reaction on the channel, so it ain't the high quality editing that y'all get now. But it was still good. NW said Children of Corn was the movie that had me subscribe. Oh, yay! NW, you've been here for a minute. I feel like that was so long ago. Oh my gosh. I've got a whole new camera, a new setup, all the things. But that was a fun reaction. Sometimes I go back and watch some of my old reactions. Sometimes I cringe a little bit. But Children of Corn was a fun one, honestly. Interview with the Vampire. That's a good one. I like Bram Stoker's Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's a long ass movie, but I think it's good too. Far as which movies, The Craft. I love The Craft. I love The Craft. Actually, I had the idea of doing like a double feature watch along of doing The Lost Boys and The Craft. Which I think. I feel like that would be a good double feature. Like teen angsty, witchcraft, vampire type. I feel like that would be a good double feature. Cause I love The Craft. That is one of my faves. Only thing I don't like about The Craft is how what's her name? I was thinking about to call the actress name. What was her name? The black girl. What's her name? I can't think of the character's name. I was gonna say Rachel, but I feel like that's the actress's name. But I didn't like how Rochelle was her name, Rochelle, in the movie? I can't remember. But either way, I didn't like how her character didn't actually like get anything. Like her wish was for them to like not be mean or racist towards her or to get revenge towards the girls that were racist to her. But I'm like, girl, what else? Like, do you want to get in the spellman? Do you want to be the best swimmer in the state? Like, what else? Because um Neve Campbell's her character, I forget her name, child. Um Dang, what are these characters' name? I can't. As much as I love these movies, the only people I can think of is Nancy. Nancy is the only character I can think of. But I need to be able to talk about these characters by name. Let me see. What's their names, child? Sarah, Bonnie, and oh, I was right, Rochelle. When Bonnie, her getting her scars removed, she got something out of the deal. Our girl, Sarah got to get all the powers. Oh, she really didn't want a lot. Nancy got to be rich, but our girl Rochelle, well, she ain't getting nothing. I hated it, but I do love that movie. What you never seen, Vibrant? I'm kind of behind. What you didn't see? Bloody Birthday. Somebody else said that too. Um, Aw, thank you for the super chat. I ain't got nothing to say. I just wanted to send a super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You've had a lot to say. You've been contributing greatly to this conversation. Um, if you can watch oh God. If you can watch Hellraisers without the lights, Hellraiser, hell no. Hellraiser, that's one of the franchises I will not watch. I remember watching because I'm like the baby of the family on one side of the family. And so my older cousins would just like watch it, with us in the room. And I can remember one of my cousins, he used to love watching movies, him watching Hellraiser. And I just remember like the husband and his skin and just him just being like a little bloody little oh my God, no, I cannot. I said, I'm too young to be watching this, and I have not gone back to it since. It depends on what type of disturbing for me. I don't do outright sadistic torture horror. That's too much. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even like I even like question the people who write those types of movies. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you write this? Ugh, God. Um, what about somebody over in the Patreon also well not requested, but suggested Silver Bullet. So I wrote that down. I think I have that written down. Yep, I have it written down with an asterisk. So we're definitely gonna watch it on Friday for sure. Arachnophobia is solid. To be coming through. Oh, they have arachnophobia on there. Get out of here. I did not know. I've never seen arachnophobia, but also things like creature features like that. I'm not a huge fan because unless it's the movie Bats, because I have a phobia of bats, I will never watch that. But stuff like arachnophobia, I'm not scared of spiders. I actually want to get a pet tarantula. Don't judge me. Things like anaconda, anything with like snakes and stuff like that. I just think they're funny to watch. They're not really like scary. Ooh, American Horror Story. Yes. I'm glad you brought that up, D-Jack. So I do plan to do like maybe a recap or a rewatch of either Coven or Horror House of American Horror Story because I've been wanting to revisit those seasons and I feel like they're really good. So be on the lookout for that, y'all. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap them, read a few more comments, and then we're gonna wrap it up, y'all. We've been on here for almost 3 hours. That's too long for you, girl. I gotta disassociate for a little bit. Mindlessly scroll on the internet. This has been a great live though, y'all. This has been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. I love your older reactions. Child, what is this? I know I gotta uh child, what is this? I gotta get back to those, but I get headaches watching movies I hate. So I don't do them a whole lot. Let's see. Okay. I'm not missing that many comments. So I'm gonna read these last few and then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. You said my favorite. Okay, I've heard Ginger Snaps was really good. I heard that. Let's see. My favorite werewolf movies are Silver Bullet, Werewolf in London, and Ginger Snaps. I've seen one of those. Seen Werewolf in London. I haven't seen those other two. Okay, you said yes, do the double feature. Have you seen the movie Countdown or Truth or Dare? People rag on it, but I love it. But I like it. So I haven't seen either of those, but I know what they are. I know they're very similar in tone. in terms of like a curse, and the people have to do these things or you're gonna die. Which oddly enough, that was like a thing around that time period. There was a lot of movies that were like that. I feel like that came around the same time as like the first Smile, maybe. It all was around like that same group in together where there's a curse that's passed on. It Follows is another one. I don't know what was going on in Hollywood around that time, but we have that where there's these pockets of certain horror movies that come out and they're all like similar. But I have not seen that though. People Under Stairs, that's my movie. The brother and sister couple eating people and that movie is sick. The movie is sick. I didn't realize how sick it was until I did my reaction to it. I was like, God, this movie is dark. Bram Stoker's Dracula is my favorite horror movie, hands down. Funny enough, I saw that movie when I was a kid. My mom let me watch so many things I had no business. Listen, and if you're a 80s baby, I feel like our parents just didn't even know what the hell we was watching. I don't think they cared or just were like, "Yeah, it's all right." Because I too watched that when I was young. Dracula, I'm all for that movie. Yeah, any Dracula. I just love vampire stuff. Rachel True, that's her name. I knew it was some R names. I'll never forget what made me subscribe to the channel. No secret. Damn, Cram. Cram brought you to my channel. Oh, shout out to Cram. No secret about it. I love her. Love her. Cram was in our last movie that we watched, Nate, and they played that song. I forget. I think maybe Kayla said Nate would have loved this movie. I said he would have. Let's see. Hellraiser is my favorite movie. Oh my gosh, Imani. Ugh, Silent Hill, 2006. So I saw that movie in the movie theater. Hated it. Oh, I hated the ending. It's such a bleak ending. It's such a bleak ending, and I hated it for that. I might need to revisit Silent Hill. But I saw the movie theater, I just left so depressed. It was such a sad ending. Um, you never finished Hellraiser? Yeah, it's too much for me. Um, if you can watch and tolerate Hellraiser, y'all just different. I see the movie on, I leave the room. It's too much. It's a lot. You said getting kicked out. We almost had 3 hours. We watched the whole movie together and we just shooting the shit. I feel like this has been a very like hefty, meaty life. I just seen Sleepwalkers too. Have I seen Sleepwalkers? I feel like I have seen Sleepwalkers. That feels familiar. What's that about? Um Sleepwalkers, that's not the one with the cat people, is it? Based off the Stephen King movie? I'm thinking of something else. Um, don't want you to torture yourself then. I can binge your older movies forever. I do wanna do a Child, What Is This? Jeepers Creepers 3. Like, I have some movies that I do plan to watch because I feel like they would be good for Child, What Is This? Um, so yeah, I feel like I had that written down somewhere to get back to doing that on the channel, so don't give up on me. Imma get back to it. I definitely can't do no more Tyler Perry movies because he done pissed me off. If I ever decide to go in Hollywood, he probably gonna have me blackballed, me and Monique, child. Ooh. Um, yeah. Vampire in Brooklyn was a fun reaction. Let's see. Anything okay, you say, yeah, you a '80s baby? Yeah, we were just exposed to way too much. In a good way, though. Oh, you were talking about a Serbian film. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And again, like who wrote that? Why would you write a movie like that? What is wrong with your brain that you would write something that sick and twisted? You know what I mean? That's scary. The fucking writers and directors of the movies. Oh, that is the cat movie. Okay, yeah, Sleepwalkers is crazy. That's a fun watch though. All right, y'all. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Sorry we did not have a bingo winner tonight, but that's okay. You know, I have actually some suggestions for us to watch for another Tubi bingo. So we'll probably do that in maybe like a couple weeks because I like doing lives with y'all. It's fun. Somebody said love, sex, and kung fu. So So Roland, you'll like that. That's right. I feel like that's right up your alley. That's right up your alley. Love, sex, and kung fu. I'm just saying. And then Snow Black. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna pick one of those to do for sure. And then we'll do that double feature. Even though Nate was the only one that said that's a good idea, I just need one yes, and I'll do something. So we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. But thank y'all so much. This was a great time. Again, shout out to JT being our last Tubi Bingo winner and suggesting Ma. Not the best movie, but it was a fun watch. It was a fun watch, and that is all that we can ask. So, let's see, anything else? Be on the lookout for The Conjuring on the channel. Hopefully it'll be up. I know y'all not watching Fatal Seduction, but go watch my recaps anyway, y'all. It's a good show on Netflix, so watch that. Let's see what else I got coming up this week. I don't know what else is coming up for Friday Night Friday. Maybe Halloween Resurrection. We could maybe do Halloween Resurrection. So be on the lookout. Spooky season. Things are coming up. I'm probably gonna do some horror short films. It's just a lot. But y'all, thank y'all so much. And y'all have a good night. And I'm gonna see y'all next time for something else. Bye.
Girl on films, you don't wanna miss a thing, better stay tuned in. So lay back, get into the vibe, in the mood. Real reviews from a sister's point of view. Trailer reactions, movies and TV. So entertaining and authentic, believe me. So roll that footage, I'm ready to chill. Time to hang out with my sister girl. Ay, sister girl on films. Ay, sister girl on films.